I'm starting with a, well, I was waiting for it to load up, so it was, while I was waiting, okay, don't make this weird, man. You're making this weird.
I'm not.
This is not, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We're not or the no. Remember, I'm on season 4 now, so it's now futile. It's very way harder to say, and I know they say it in a different language, so that makes it just even harder. Like they're just making this the worst thing I can actually keep up with.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. They're just tormenting my life at this point. All right, Jay. You ready?
I mean, yeah, I'm just posting like links everywhere you go. Just like links.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm good to get started.
Okay, bye.
I'm not going any. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's popping? What's shaking? Just climb in front of him. What's cracking, guys? I am Samjcruz from High Tier Gaming.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe. I mean, you are also from High Tier Gaming, but
I am?
I've been told that. I am Samjcruz, and this guy over here is Jdog.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
And we are High Tier Gaming. Jay, what are we doing today?
Well, everyone knows on YouTube because I told them yesterday, so if you didn't listen yesterday's stream, then that's on you. So, tough luck to you. But everybody else that didn't actually get a chance to watch. We are playing Rec Room, but we are also not playing Rec Room. We are playing D&D in Rec Room. Like we said, we wanted to keep this to an every second Saturday, just me and Sam don't fall out of the story, and we stay connected with it all.
Yeah, I mean, the because it's fun part is just totally, it has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
I mean,
definitely
like,
not.
It has like a tiny bit to do with it. Like a tiny bit, like a minuscule. No, I'm joking. This game is like a lot of fun to play. If you guys have a chance to play D&D, I suggest doing it because it is amazing.
Okay, so one of our rules currently, because we are just a two-man tag team, we will not actually be commenting in the chat or to the chat. But we welcome your conversations, we welcome your laughs, we welcome all your statements, and if we get a chance,
will be ignoring you.
Only during, however, closer to the end, we might get a chance to say something to you.
Yeah.
Other than that, just for those who I realize may not know what D&D is, I thought I'd save you a little.
Dungeons and Dragons. There we go. Now they know.
That
now
doesn't.
They know.
Okay.
Now they
so
know.
Basically, it's a choose-your-own-adventure game where one person, that's me, will create the scene, and another person, that's going to be Jay, will say what they want to do in that scene. And then the original person, that's me again, we will basically adjudicate what they need to do in order to succeed how they want to. Or we'll tell them what happens.
You forgot the most important part, my friend.
People die?
It's a role-playing game! Wahaha!
Okay.
Well, actually, that is true. But, you know what?
Hydration?
Of course. But more importantly, in this case at least. I hope so. God, I hope so. I'd really hate if we didn't get sponsored by water. Water, remember this. Sponsor us!
Sponsor us, water!
We want to be sponsored by water because water is amazing.
It is. It is thirsty and tasty. Yeah. All right, so. So, let us set the scene, shall we? So that without further ado, we can just get right into it.
Okay.
Currently, when we last left you, you were in the bandits' camp. The dwarven highwaymen had been showing you around. Yes. And at last we checked, you had spoken to you basically had told someone that you might be able to help them, find their way into the city, per
Yeah,
se.
didn't I tell that to the dwarf master or
You
whatever?
did.
Did,
A
said
one
I transcribed
Thodred
it
Darkbeard.
all. Yeah.
Now, Thodred Darkbeard is actually the leader of the Dwarven Highwaymen. Thodred, while a short and stout man, wears a lovely black hat, just like all of his highwaymen, with a black leather coat, some stylish black pants, which might be shorts on anyone else, and some really nice leather boots. I mean, these guys have handsome written all over them, and those beards just make it so much nicer. Now, their camp is not a camp of war. It's honestly more of a gypsy camp, where many different dwarves live here because there's nowhere else to go. They couldn't find a home within the city, so all they had was wherever Thodred found them. And what they got from the city itself was taxation and very little assistance. So in exchange, the dwarves as a whole stopped paying taxes to the city and began a life of crime, stealing what they had to survive. Now, when we last left you, a single dwarf had been attacked. And far, far from view, you saw a group of horsemen, I should say, come riding in, clad in white and blue armor, and a fox mask over their faces. It seems
Wait, what? Oh,
that the orcs from Castle Haircrest had a plan of their own.
Damn.
And they had followed you in, hoping to find this bandit camp themselves and remove said bandits once and for all. You and your your dear friend Ormond. Ormond is a centaur, half horse, half man. And he is the only ally of yours, technically, that is with you. Edith is carefully hidden away back at Heracrest Castle. And Cyrus isn't there either. It seems currently it is just you and Ormond caught in the middle of what may be a very nasty war. And it seems your man of talking, Bishop, is with Cyrus. Nowhere to be found. However, with your perception, you were able to find out that out in the woods, creatures were amassing. Creatures with black shadows wafting off their bodies. Some looking skeletal. But the thing you notice the most is at least 4 very large ogre-esque creatures with black shadows wafting off their bodies as well. And their faces contorted into a grin. They looked on, even though they had no eyes. Last time you dealt with a creature of this sort, there was only one of them. Now, with that, we begin, shall we?
Yep.
The dwarf that has been shot starts to fall. And Thordred catches him before he hits the ground. I need a doctor! Men, prepare for battle! You, Arthur, Thordred stares at you. You need to leave. This is going to get ugly. Ormond looks at you. Maybe he's right.
Yeah, I think we should leave. I think we should leave. Get out of Dodge.
So where are we going?
I think we need to go find Bishop and Cyrus.
And then go get Edith.
Alright. So you're just going to go ahead and head out of the camp as the two groups prepare to fight?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you quickly start hustling and bustling between people. You, of course, don't have as much trouble because you can easily lift yourself with your wings.
Right.
Ormond is having a little more trouble scurrying around, making sure not to step on anybody. But as you guys approach the edge of the dwarven encampment, you notice that the sky suddenly darkens, covered in a blackness. And as you look closer, you realize it's not clouds, but arrows.
Oh, fun.
I need you to give me a dodge check as you attempt to avoid this oncoming onslaught of arrows.
13.
13! Congratulations. You'll only be taking half damage from this. What? Da, 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 da.
1.
Nice. And another one.
Come on, give us another one. Come on.
Alright. You will take
half of that.
5 points of damage as these arrows just... One of them glances off your back. Luckily not so bad as to tear your wings. But
Thank God for that.
at this point, you may have found yourself in a very nasty predicament. Someone yells, "It's coming from the other side!" In front of you, you see shadowy skeletons.
Crap.
It looks like maybe 10 or 12. Some bunched together, some a little more spread out. All weapons drawn. All moving in your direction.
Okay.
It seems you'll need to get past them before you can escape the encampment. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me some initiative. So give me that D20, and then you're going to add your initiative to it. And your initiative is 0, so it should be easy. 0. 8. Well, that wasn't how you were supposed to go down. Okay, try again. Uppies! Wow, that... How did you find the perfect hole? Alright, here we go. Uppies!
Come on.
Ah! It seems... Uppies.
Oh, God damn it!
It seems that the creatures are going first. So, right now in front of you, there are about 10 of these creatures. It seems a couple of them are actually skeletal-looking warriors with swords.
Right.
About 5 of them, they are skeletal-looking as well to an extent, but they don't have swords. Instead, these creatures actually have bows. So, I'm going to need you to give me not 1, but 2 dodge checks. As one of these skeletal creatures pulls back an arrow knocked on the bow and releases it. And a second one fires the same. Oof.
That's very unlucky.
Alrighty then. So, let's see what you got here. Whoops. That's 7. Oh, okay. Alright, maybe this one will be nicer. Phew. It was nicer than 7. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage as an arrow into your shoulder. And another one passes right through your knee. Yes.
I forgot to add up what damage I've taken so far. Can you tell me what damage
I certainly can tell you what damage you've taken so far. So far...
So 13 and a 5, wasn't it?
That's correct, I believe. Whew. 18 points of damage. That's rough.
I'm down to 14.
Well, I mean, who's counting, right?
I mean, I am.
That's good. So, the other skeletal warriors cannot make it to you fast enough. They are out of range. And 3 shots come toward Ormond. He's caught with all 3.
Oh.
Luckily, his armor does help him negate some of the offending arrows. However, he's not looking fantastic.
Honestly, we gotta get this guy some better armor.
Well, he's not exactly warrior class hero here. That's more of your job.
Yeah, I know. But we still gotta get him better armor.
So, looks like it's now your turn.
Can I ask Ormond to... How many skeletons... Paint me a picture. How many skeletons are in a group together?
Okay, so, at present, about 4 of the actual melee warriors are grouped up, and they're on their way to you. One of them is still coming from off the side. As for the archers, there's about 2 groups of 2. So there's 2 archers behind the entire group. They're out of range of the rest of the group. There are 2 skeletal archers over to the left, and to the right there is a single skeletal archer.
Can I ask Ormond to sort of knock them all into one big group? Has he not got an ability to do that?
Knock them into... you want me to pick them up one by one here? We're a little short on time, don't you think?
I mean, if you can do it, I can sort them all out at once.
Sorry, kid. Not really in my skill set.
Okay, how many can you take out at once?
One maybe?
Good God.
Hopefully.
Dungeon Master, what's the biggest group? Did you say 4?
Yes, there's about 4 skeletal warriors.
Okay,
all
I want
heading
to target
towards you.
them with Wrath of the Hated.
Wrath of the Hated, huh? Alright.
That'll
So,
come out of my grip first.
that's right. You go ahead and take out the grit, and while you're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, Wrath of the Hated basically summons a shadowy tendril to squeeze the life out of his foes. Now, as an action, he can expend 3d4 grit and make an area attack. Creatures that don't exactly escape the area take 4d6. 4d6 shadow damage. So, you are going to expend 3d4 grit.
3d4. That's the one. Nope, this isn't the 4. This is the 6. Get out of here.
Whee! Not the one we're looking for.
Yeah, you are not the droid I am looking for. And I've ruined my dice apparently.
Oh no!
I've lost that d6. I've lost the d6. I'll get it later.
All right, 1. That's
1.
good news. Should we lose a d? Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, it's gone now. It's fine.
Thank you. And a 3.
So we got 4 so far.
Ooh, yes.
So that's a total of 6 points of, basically 6
Grit
points
that
of
I've
damage
used.
you've taken to yourself. Yes.
Technically, yeah.
So, how much grit you got left over there, buddy? You sounding a little squeezy.
I have 8 grit left.
You have 8 grit left. Oh, okay. So, just in case anyone's wondering, Arthur's HP is built off of both grit and life force. Currently, he started with 22 grit and 16 life force. He's down to 8 grit. And once he runs out of grit, he's gonna start taking life force damage. That's to his body.
Well, that technically, depending on what move I use.
Yeah, depending.
But considering I don't have any of my later abilities, yeah, I'm gonna start taking damage. So fun.
They all take grit too, so I mean, technically, I think it's all of them. Okay, but here's the fun part.
Alright, now I get to roll to see if I can attack.
Well, actually, this is the fun part about it. Actually,
Don't you dare screw.
the skeletal warriors cannot make defense checks, which means it's an automatic hit.
Them.
It's an automatic hit regardless. So, go ahead and roll damage. So you're going to roll 4d6.
Get out of here, D20.
Yeah, we don't need that one. That 18 would have been useful, though.
Mm-hmm. Definitely would have been.
Should have held it in the other hand. 2!
Well, doesn't matter.
That's 1. Come on, keep it going, buddy.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Don't matter.
7.
5. That's good. That's good. That's good.
So
That's
we're up to
good.
7 damage.
Oh, 2 more, isn't it? Oh, 1
That's
more.
right. 2 more.
Yep.
Ooh, 12 damage.
1 more. Oofed.
16 points of damage. And because of the fact that they can't actually
Do any
honestly,
defense
we
checks.
won't even have to worry. That's why we're not even going to worry about an attack, because with a single flick of your wrists, shadows come from the ground underneath these creatures. Singular tendrils, one at a time. And suddenly, they envelop the 4 skeletal warriors nearest to you. And you hear the bone cracking, but no screams.
Be a bit concerned if the skeletons could scream.
Oh God, my rib!
My spare rib!
That would ruin some lives. Within moments, your shadow is gone, and so are these creatures. And the thing you notice here is that they don't even drop their weapons. Like, there is no
There's like
point.
nothing left.
There's no point of impact. There's no point where their weapons fell. It's just gone.
Lovely.
So, that was your action. Would you like to do
but it's
anything?
not my full action because
Yeah, if you'd like, you can
Bossman still has I forgot his name. I said it before, but I forgot his name.
Ormond.
Ormond, that was it. Ormond's still got an action that I can use.
Now,
I'll try and take out multiple skeletons. Ormond, try and take out multiple skeletons.
I could do that, or I could heal you. It's your choice.
Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Ormond, you beauty. Heal me. Heal me, damn it. Mage! Mage needs healing!
Jesus Christ, sometimes
I'm a needy
concern me.
mage.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We're gonna roll 2d10. Come here, you. Ooh! Well, that's gone forever. Let's try that one instead. Ah, okay.
10, yes!
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
No, go.
Wow.
Yeah, 20!
Okay.
That's full
So,
health right there. Gotta be full
with
health
that-
right there.
Ormond puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "Be healed, good mage. And slow down, you're burning yourself out."
Burning myself out. I've been attacked multiple times. What do you mean? It's
No
not worth
excuses,
saving
Mage.
people, you know.
No excuses, mage. We don't know how long we must be fighting.
Not an excuse, but alright, whatever.
So, now we move on to the remaining forces. Ormond has used what he
Are they in a
could,
group?
but it's actually going to be their turn.
But are they in a group?
So currently there are 2 groups of archers, each with 2 skeletal archers in them, and a single skeletal archer separate. And finally, there seems to only be 1 remaining skeletal warrior that was by himself in your attack. So, first, Arthur, I'm going to need you to give me a dodge check, because this time all 5 of the archers are firing in one huge... Oh!
I didn't... God damn table! Keep telling me we need to shrink this table down a bit more. But,
This table is shrinked. Aim up, Jimmy.
No.
Oh. Oh! You know what? I'm gonna not use that one to make you feel better. Oh, that's why it's hitting... You wanna know what's
See,
hitting?
I told you!
No, it's hitting the camera up here. It's hitting the camera up here.
That's I'm just gonna steal.
So, here's the thing. I need you
my dice.
to go ahead and take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
as
9 points, really?
This horde of arrows whips at both of you. So Ormond also ends up taking some damage from that. And finally, the skeletal warrior approaches, but Ormond steps in front of you. So let's see which one of these boys is going to come out on top. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give Ormond the black, and we're going to give Skeletal Warrior the pink. Oof. It was your moment, Ormond. That
Ormond, goddammit,
is not great. And with his actual parry, that's going to give him a 6. It is not going to be enough to stop him from taking damage. So,
damn.
He goes to block for you, guarding against this creature attacking you. But the creature's first choice is actually Ormond.
Damn.
And the creature's blade tears through a part of his forearm, leaving a heavy trickle of blood flowing down into the snowy white in front of him.
God.
With that, it's going to bring us back to your turn, Arthur. Currently, Ormond is facing off against the remaining skeletal warrior in front. However, the 5 archers in the back are something he currently isn't reaching after. He seems to be more focused on your protection than anything else.
Okay, I want to use Bloodshot on that. Wait, where is Ormond in proximity? Is he right in front of me?
He is right in front of you. You can step back. Here's the thing. Because of the fact that the skeletal warrior...
Move?
Okay, but... okay, he could probably strafe around. That's fine. So, Ormond kind of... He doesn't so much look at you. He's like, oh, sure, let me just get out of your way, asshole. And so, he's still... You know, this creature swings at him again, and he blocks it off and kind of pushes back against it. And makes a slight strafe to the right.
Okay, I slightly moved to the left a little bit just to make sure, and use Bloodshot.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and roll me... Hang on, actually, let's see what Bloodshot does. Let's start off with the basics. So, Bloodshot. Bloodshot's going to actually allow you to launch a hardened chunk of your blood at your enemy. So, first, you're going to start off giving yourself 1d4 bleeding tokens.
That's correct. Come on. Just give me one. Just give me one.
One!
Love
Congratulations! You're
One
only going to
bleeding
end up
token.
with 1 bleeding token. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
fantastic, that.
Alright, now,
Right.
it's time to make your attack. So go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Attack roll, here we come! 15!
15. So here's the thing. This skeletal warrior actually cannot defend. It is not... someone has not strengthened this creature to do so. As such, this is going to be a critical hit. So,
Hell yeah.
here's what you're going to do. You got 1 bleeding token. Why don't you go ahead and roll damage? Your damage is going to be 2d4 plus that 1 bleeding token. So go ahead and roll me those d4s. What do we got? That's a d20. Try a d4.
Yeah, no, I picked up the D. Yep.
You can just hold it in the other hand.
I know!
That's a 2. That's a 2. What? Don't.
No, I'm counting the rolls.
Oh, gosh.
I've got one more.
Yep.
Come on! Baby! Ooh, 3.
1.
But it doesn't matter, it's a critical hit anyway.
That's
and
right.
it will die immediately, because, like, I'm almighty.
That's cute. That's cute. Well, here's the thing.
Isn't that just freaking adorable of me?
The truth is, you're actually quite correct on this one, because the servants are not all that strong. With a single shot of your blood, you tear clear through this skeletal creature's neck. And you hear as its head drops down to where the neck should have been, and then falls off the body.
Lovely. On the other ones I use, on the 6 final archers I use Wrath of the Hated again.
Okay, now remember, you do still have, if you wanted to make another free action of your Bloodshot, you can make a second attack. I mean, it'd cost you, but, you know, it's your choice.
No. I want to use Wrath of the Hated instead and turn off my bleeding token.
You're only going to be... Okay, in order to turn off your bleeding token, we're going to have to do something separate. But first, remember...
Would that take up a move? Because if not, I'll leave it on for this.
Okay, so currently... Yeah...
it takes up a move, doesn't it?
It takes up a full action.
Yeah, no. I'll leave it on then because...
Okay, so here's the thing. If you're going to use Wrath of the Hated, there are 3 groups in total. There's
3 groups? You said there were 1 group of 6 left.
There are 2 groups of 2 archers and 1 archer on its own. So there are quite literally 3 groups. 2 groups with 2 archers in each, and 1 archer far off by itself.
Okay, in that case, I'll use my last free action of Bloodshot to make another shot then.
Alright.
On one of the groups.
Remember, Bloodshot attacks a singular target, so, which... let's just say you're going for one of the groups of 2, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's perfectly fine.
How close are they? Because surely if I get a good enough shot of blood, it can become quite big.
It could, but it's unlikely. It's usually, even in its largest state, it normally only reaches about 5 feet overall, and that's usually how much space a single person takes up. You know.
Never mind.
So, we still using that Bloodshot to hit 1?
Yeah, I'm going to target that little 1 skeleton by itself.
Alright. Give me a d20 roll. Give me a ranged attack.
Please.
Listen to him beg the D&D gods.
20! Natural 20! Hell
It
yeah!
seems the D&D gods have heard you. So, go ahead and roll me your damage. Now, for Bloodshot, you're going to roll me 2d4. And remember, did we already add in your bleeding token? So go ahead and add that bleeding token first, which is going to be 1d4.
Yep.
Whee!
Oof.
It's alright. We're up to 5. Now, you're going to roll me 2d4 for your damage now. So, roll me those d4s. Hit them, baby!
Yes, Dungeon Master, I must obey!
Alright, that's 1.
1.
Return! It's like Pokemon. Return! Meow.
And a 4, 5.
4 for 5 points of damage plus the 5 points.
Tokens, so that's 10 altogether. Love it.
Fan-frickin-tastic. So, you fire off this shot of crystallized blood just as the archer fires a shot of its own.
Uh-oh.
Your blood, like an arrow, splits his arrow in 2.
Yes!
And you quite literally pin this creature to a tree. And as it disappears, all that's left is a chunk of missing tree and a hardened chunk of your blood nailed into it. Alright, so those are your free actions, sir. You still have an action. What's your plan?
I use Wrath of the Hated on another group of skeletons, on one of the groups of skeletons on the right side.
That's fine. So, let's start off...
Which side is Ormond on? Is he closer to the left or the right?
So, remember, Ormond's strafed to the right, so he's to the right of you,
Right.
but not he's not too far from you. So you guys are still technically in range to get hit, but, you know, he's slightly to the right, because he was about 5 feet in front of you to begin with.
I'll target the left group, then.
Perfectly fine. So, why don't you start off by expending that grit? You're going to expend 3d4 as an action to make an area attack.
That's not what you want to say.
Nope. It was not. It was not what we
It's
were
an
wanting
actual
to
20!
say. 1. Okay. Good. Good.
That's good. That's good. Ooh, that's less good.
4.
How many more rolls do I need? Was it 3?
1 more. Yeah.
3. Yeah. Come on. Yes! Okay, 4.
All right.
Expended 4 grit for that. That's not bad. That's good.
That's not bad at all. How much damage did you take from that last one? You remember? You got full health and then you took damage and you took this. Do you remember? Not really.
No, I'm on 13 grit at the minute.
That's not bad. 13 grit.
So, no. So, 13 grit and that was... yeah, wait, hold up.
You're alright, my man. You're
I'm on
alright.
9 grit. I'm on 9 grit.
Oof.
At the minute. So,
9
I'm
grit.
still doing good. I've not leached into my, my actual health yet, which is good.
Luckily, you have a healer next
So
to
I'm
you.
actually doing not too badly considering where I first started off in this game.
You are not at all. You were knocking yourself out every attack. All right, I'm attacking, and I'm unconscious, and I'm unconscious.
But not anymore. Jay's actually learned how to use his abilities properly.
Thank
That's
God.
right. Jay knows how to play video games. What of it?
All right, let's roll ourselves some damage. I need
Alright.
4d6 damage from you.
God damn it.
That's a d20.
And it was a good roll too. How many of these rolls do you need?
We're doing 4d6.
Okay. Ooh,
All right,
bad,
we got
not bad.
4. Not bad. Not a bad start at all.
Yeet. A 5.
5. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
9 in
Yeet.
total. Oof! My gosh.
This is going to be very, very damaging.
14.
Oofed.
17 points of shadow damage.
Oh yeah, baby. That's what I would like to
As
see.
these tendrils expand out and literally start pulling in full-on tree trunks down on these things as they're just kind of whipping out and pulling everything within range and swallowing it inside of itself. Chunks of bark explode everywhere. And 2 archers are nowhere to be found.
I still can't believe that these archers aren't in 25-foot cube radius.
Oh, darn.
So unfair.
They didn't all get together so I could kill them immediately?
I
Why,
How
though?
freaking rude is that?
What are you guys doing? I wanted to one-shot you bastards. That's
Yeah.
it. We're running around in circles until they all get together.
I mean, it is a smart move for me to try and make people do that for me, but alright.
So, here's the thing. Orman looks to you and he's like, hate to say it, buddy, I can't move. And so instead he kind of puts up his weapon in a defensive stance. Because the truth is, he
Oh,
could...
man, you want to heal me, bro? Can you heal me again?
You're gonna be burning through a lot here. We don't know how long we're gonna be fighting.
I
Alright.
just need one more heal. That's all I need.
I live to heal, I guess. So he's gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and instead of defending himself, he's going to attempt to heal you. 2.
Come on, Ormond. Don't let me down.
And 7. That will be 9 points of healing.
Oh, I'm back to full health again then.
Brings you back to 18 with your 9, right? You had 99, 18.
Oh, yeah. Practically full health, I meant.
There you go. It's only what? 5 points you're off? 6? Something like
No,
that.
4 points off. 4
Oh,
points
4
off.
points off. That's not bad. Alright, so
Lovely.
that will be his action.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to need you to do me a favor,
Yeah.
and I'm going to need a dodge check from you
Yeah.
as one of the
Yup!
archers fires at you.
16! Come on, that's gotta be good.
16.
You get.
You see this arrow tear directly beside you as the wind literally whips past your face because you only just avoided this blow.
Bruh!
Now,
if I got a 15, that would have hit me in the face.
Woo! So,
It's about
this
close
is
call.
this is it's getting dangerous out here.
Was that their one move? Please tell me.
That was that one's move.
Oh god.
So, here we go. Ormond and the archer. Da 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 da.
Yes!
A 6, so that's going to be a grand total of 10 for the archer. Oh.
What?
Because the archer has a +4 to hit.
Oh no.
And Ormond got a 6, right? Wait,
Can
Ormond
I leap in front of him and use Bloodforge?
Ormond got a 6, right?
Yeah.
Ormond got a 6. It got 9, and Ormond actually got an 8 because he has a +3 to his dodge. So
he's gonna get hit though, isn't he?
He is going to get hit. Yes.
Like I said, can I jump in front of him and forge a blood shield? Is that a one move though? Is that a free action? That would cost me my one move.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much basically a full-on activity moment. And if you
and it's not our thing. Can I at least leap in front of him or push him out of the way or something?
Okay, how about this? I will allow you to give
I want him to die.
I'll allow you to give me an athletics check. Okay? So it's going to be a d20 plus your athletics. And we're going to see if you can...
6.
6.
God damn it.
So...
God damn it. Why is it whenever I try and help somebody? Athletics.
That's a negative 3. You have a negative 3 to your athletics.
Ah!
So... That 3 isn't going to help you do much, but hey, it was a very nice gesture as you bump into Ormond, and he looks down at you as an arrow cresses into his shoulder. And you hear a, "What, mage? Ah!"
Oops. Did I at least save his life? Tell me that much.
You did no help to him whatsoever.
So he was just gonna get hit in the shoulder regardless?
Well, actually, you made it worse, but...
Did I?
Yeah, you did, because that's an 8, and your move kind of made him defenseless, and since he used his turn to heal you instead of defending... the arrow does not actually leave him. And so he starts to kind of pull it out.
Oh!
Don't pull it out, leave it there!
So we can heal you!
And then it kind of fades out, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell?" It... He coughs for a minute, and you notice that from his cough, he's actually coughed out a little bit of blood.
You said it hit him in the shoulder.
Yes.
That's on his shoulder. Which shoulder?
It's actually his right shoulder.
Heart's on the left-hand side.
That's correct. You are very good with it. Very good with this math stuff and the sciencey whereabouts. Now,
I'm trying to figure out if he's in actual mortal danger.
how many more hits can you take, Ormond? What you got left? So,
Damn it, Ormond!
So,
our turn.
It is
our
indeed.
Wrath
Yes.
for the hated.
All right. So you know how this works. Start off with 3d4. 3d4.
Just get that out of there.
Well, I was gonna say you could use that for your damage. You might have liked what you got, but you know what? Sure, throw it away.
No, man.
Can't risk it. Can't risk it. 4.
That's alright, I have a total of 18, so that's gonna go down to
Okay. Alright,
if
go
my
again.
maths is correct. I'm using
Hit
the
it again,
calculator right
hit
here.
it again.
Why?
Because
Oh,
you
it's
have to do
two.
3d4.
Oh.
Wrath the Hate is an expensive friend.
What?
One more extra point.
Could I
Uh-huh.
have my dice back?
It's coming, it's coming. Patience, young Padawan.
And a 2. Oh. With a
2.
natural 20.
Nice. A 2 and a natural 20. I take a natural 20 damage. Wait, hold on. I untake that
What was
natural
the
20
total of
damage.
that? I wasn't listening. It was a 4,
So-
a 2, and a 1.
So basically, overall, you've taken 11 out of your complete grit. So you should have about 11 points of grit left. Alright?
Nope.
Short, sweet, simple. Now, I'm going to need you to do
I'm not
me
the
a favor.
mathematician. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. Well, I mean, because I also do other awesome things. You know, I write,
Nah,
I
man.
sing, I dance. I got it all. I can do it all, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna expend damage now.
It's time to do some damage. Well, that's not expending, but yes. Roll me some damage.
Some
3. Okay, so it's going to be 3 more of those.
And a
4.
Because I hit my other dice, but alright.
Aim up, aim up.
Aim it
Pull
up, my brother!
up, pull up. See, what did I tell you? Look at that.
One more.
There you go.
Oh!
12 points of shadow damage. As once more, the shadows that you've been whipping around come back out. And it's a moment of, hi, Dad! Hey, Dad, watch this! As
Skeletons
bones...
must be like so frightened. I'm just seeing these times. Ah! Not again!
It's like he just uses the same move! Spammer! And these shadows smash through these skeletons in front of you. Ormond kind of looks at you. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Can you heal yourself? Heal yourself!
Sadly, the same way I heal you is the way I stay alive. It takes stamina to use my power, and I've kind of exhausted myself. Getting hit really isn't good for me.
I don't think it's good for anyone. Let's just get out of here.
So here's the thing.
Don't you dare tell me he's done.
As you guys begin moving into the trees, you hear from the left.
God damn it.
A tree about 20 feet away from you gets slapped away, and I need you to do me a favor
Yeah.
and give me a dodge check as this tree comes barreling toward you.
18.
All you needed was a 12 as this huge trunk of tree smashes about 5 to 10 feet in front of you. And one of these large ogre-esque creatures stares at you without eyes and gives you this wicked grin. Not too far from you, the battle seems to be going in a direction, one direction or another. Let's find out who's doing better right now, shall we?
Yeah.
Do. At present, it seems that the highwaymen aren't doing so great. They seem to be actually losing currently. But if I may sneak over here and grab this die. Nya nya nya.
Do you not have a D20 over there?
No, I just wanted to use a different color die.
Oh, fair enough.
So, here's the thing. Currently, as you see dwarves back behind you falling over, each time one falls, even though sometimes those arrows look like they should be in fatal shots, or someone, you know, stabs them in a way that should have ended their life, they just fall down. And they seem to still be breathing. And you'll notice that from time to time one of the orcs that is covered in white and blue armor with a fox mask will lean down and stab the dwarf through.
Bruh.
And you'll hear as green begins to waft from their throats.
Oh crap, they're stealing their souls.
Each time they fall, even when they don't die, green seems to float out. And I need you to give me a perception check.
They're stealing their souls! I know, because Jdog's smart. But he's half smart! He's definitely not smart. Far out.
Here's the thing. You do recognize that this green mist is going somewhere, but it's less of a you don't know it's happening and more of a you don't know where it is going. So you can see a lot of this green coming up, kind of floating past the battlefield itself and into the forest where you first saw these creatures. And you notice that as these creatures have actually begun making their way out of the forest and actually attacking the dwarves from the other side, more green is floating up very quickly.
Right.
Now,
can we get back to the creature that was like literally laughing at us? Did you say it was a laughing shadow orc?
Imagine it's less of an orc and more of a troll or ogre. Yeah, it's huge. Remember, the last one kind of crest over a building.
I remember a lot. The last one slapping me through a building.
Yes, that is quite correct. But this time it's a little different, as it seems you have an injured Orman in tow.
God damn it. Okay.
What's your plan?
This is where it gets complicated because I'm down to 11 grit with my 12 health. So this one isn't like the skeletons. It has actually got perception checks and dodge checks and all them. So it would be better off to use 2 moves, but if I do that, I'm at risk to not only Ormond but myself, especially on a battlefield. So, but there's not really much I can do. All right, I want to use Bloodshot on it.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloodshot doesn't sound like a bad idea. So, why don't you start off by giving me...
Blood token check.
Indeed. What do we got?
So, we got a 1. That's good. Only 1 blood token from it.
So far, so good.
No, not bad, not bad. What was next? Is it damage or is it
So you're gonna roll me. You're gonna give me an attack roll.
That's on D6, correct?
That's gonna be a D20. Your attack roll for Bloodshot, D20. That's a 6. Now we're looking for a D20 that you threw off the table. I'm not even gonna look at. I'm gonna give you a chance to throw it again. Throw it again. Just so you know, it hasn't come back around.
I have to go get it. No.
That's right. You get up and you get your lazy butt over there and you pick it up yourself.
I'm quite happy to use it. It's 19.
You still want to
let me use that, are you?
I will let you use it. It's fine. That's perfectly
really?
fine.
Sweet.
You only need a 14 to hit. So,
good news. Go ahead and roll me your damage. So it's
That's
going
the
to be...
D6.
Here's the thing. It's going to be, what, 2d4? That's a d6. Try again.
D4, forgot.
2d4.
Thought I had it run down.
It's all right.
4.
4.
Lovely.
That's good. That's good.
That's a good roll. That's a good roll. Come on. Give us another 4. Go on. Oof. 5.
5. So plus your blood tokens, that's going to be 11 points of bleeding damage that you just fired off with very little effort.
Lovely.
So here's the thing. We got a little problem here.
Do we now?
Yeah, we do.
Don't you dare tell me a woman ran in front of it by mistake. It's just like, ah!
Oh no, no. That's not the issue here.
What's the issue?
Do not tell me I need a natural 20.
5.
No. No. Don't you screw me, Dungeon Master.
8 in total.
Stop rolling dice. Just call it at the 8. No!
So that's 13.
No! Stop rolling dice!
That's gonna be 16.
Oh, come on.
Oof. 21.
Oh my days! How many rolls does this creature get?
And 25. It's not the creature, buddy boy.
What is
You're
it?
actually going to take 13 points of bleeding damage as your blood abilities have finally come to collect their toll.
Oh crap, I forgot to turn them off. No, wait, I turned them off!
Nah, you did the first time.
No, the second... Yeah, that was when after the skeleton... Oh, I forgot to turn them off the second time.
Because it takes an action
I
to
thought
turn
they
them off.
automatically turned off. I thought you had a rule.
Only when you're actually out of combat.
Oh, but I was for a minute.
You're in the middle of a battlefield. You're not out of
Oh,
combat.
no!
I forgot!
So-
How much damage am I taking? 13.
That is 13 points. So,
Alright,
whew,
hold up.
it's gonna put you to 24 damage in total. So you are out of grit, and you're now running on life force empty.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Not quite. That was 13. You took 11 points of damage to start with. You had a total of, what was it? 12.
You said 24 of damage, right?
No, what? Stay focused. You only take half damage from your bleeding abilities. Remember?
Oh, right. My
Gosh,
bad.
That's why I said
I
13.
forgot.
You're killing me, Jimmy. Over here trying to murder yourself. Well, I killed myself. I'm dead.
God damn it! That's it!
Damn it, Abba.
God. No,
So,
my papers!
Let's
No!
see. You started off at 11,
I don't
and
need
that
them.
took 13, giving you 24. You only had
this one.
22. So you actually are down to 10 life force.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You've burned out all of your grit.
Just tell me
and-
I've killed this thing. Just tell me I've killed this thing.
Here's the thing.
Force. Ugh.
Your damage actually was quite fantastic. And
Lovely.
as you watch your blood through your eyes that are beginning to become so heavy, you just almost feel sleepy.
Oh, God.
You notice that your arm, where you've been firing this blood off, is continually leaking blood.
I really got to turn that off.
And, well, the problem is you need grit to turn it off, and you don't have any grit right now.
Oh, no! I'm gonna keep leaking.
So,
There's going to be some leakage!
so here's the thing. Your shot actually tears off one of its arms.
What? It only turns off an arm?
And
Oh!
You see it actually fall into, one of the trees and knock it over, and then disappear.
Oh.
And
I've scared it off.
this creature looks down at the arm that disappeared, and then looks back at you. And once again, you realize that it isn't staring so much at you, but it's staring at you without its, with its eye socket.
That aren't there.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay. So
that
the monster in question has run off. Yes, correct?
it has not. One of the arms of the monster in question has.
Oh! Okay!
Yeah. So that's good news.
It's really not, because I'm out of grit.
Right up until you see the creature reach down and snag up a tree. A literal tree trunk. Just rips it right out of the ground, roots and all.
Can we run away? Can we run away? Is that a thing?
So here's what I'm going to need from you.
You're gonna need dodge
You
check.
and Ormond can both give me athletic checks together. Let's see what we got here.
16?
16.
That's not bad.
Minus your 3, bringing you to a 13.
That's still not bad. Come on, Ormond.
And his
Oh,
is a
snap,
6.
Ormond.
A 6, and plus his athletics, which is a 7, bringing him actually up to a 13.
Okay, perfect.
So here's the thing. This Goliath would actually have an 18
Oh.
with its athletics.
Technically
So,
we'll sort of dodge
simply,
it a little bit.
simply put,
We're gonna get smacked.
you and Ormond attempt
That's
to
what's
drag yourselves off. You're both looking bad. You're leaving trails of blood behind you. And this creature isn't actually running after you. It's more like one of those annoying killers in a horror movie where it's just kind
Oh,
of
it's just walking.
walking after you.
Maybe we can crawl away from it then.
I need you to do me a favor and give me a strength check.
To see how long we can crawl for? Got it. You bastard. You absolute wet wipe of a dice!
You feel it grab your arm and squeeze, lifting you
Which arm?
up. The
Which
not
arm? Is it
bleeding
my blood
one.
arm? Okay,
The
that's
not
alright
bleeding
then.
arm. It picks you up, drops the tree, and grabs Ormond. So it's now holding the centaur in its hand and one of your arms. So, here's what I'm going to need from you.
Yes.
to get these. That
Here's,
blew off my...
here's the thing. I'm going to need from you a toughness check. So, you're going to roll me a d20, and we're going to add your toughness. And your toughness is currently 3. So,
Lovely!
roll
so
me
I
a
just need to
d20.
be a boss. Yeet. D20. Oh, 8. Not bad. At
So
least it
plus
goes up
3, that's going to give us an 11. And Ormond, a 10. Plus his toughness,
Ormond.
which is a total of 16.
26. Good shit.
So, here's the thing. 16. He got a 16. So, while this thing begins to squeeze on Ormond's body, he just kind of holds his breath, keeping it from actually doing anything.
Lucky.
You, however, aren't so lucky,
Yeah, didn't think so. Never am.
and you're actually going to take 6 points of
damage.
bludgeoning damage as this thing begins to squeeze at your arm, and you hear what sounds like your arm going as it's literally dislocated from your shoulder.
Oh! Okay, wait.
So,
But I have... I have a reaction for that.
you probably do. Now, here's the thing.
I do. I have blood burn.
Now
As a reaction after being damaged by a melee attack. Squeezing is a melee attack.
Now, I will take blood tokens. You willing to give yourself some more blood tokens?
I can't, because I'm so low health. How long do I have to turn these blood tokens off before they actually damage me?
You won't actually be able to do it. The moment you start your turn basically will do it. But if you use this as a reaction, it will be on the creature's turn.
So eventually, then the creature doesn't get a turn, so then it never happens, right?
Well, no. But you do notice that as the creature is actually dragging both of you away, well, actually, neither of you are on the ground. You're actually above ground.
We're in the air.
Right.
Like
Ormond
like
is being held by his entire chest.
But I'm just being held by an arm.
Right. And here's the thing. This creature, this large creature, is actually moving its way back into the forest, closer to where you see this green all floating down. Almost as though it's leading you somewhere. Now, you can still, if you'd like, use your reaction to use blood burn.
No, because it will end up killing me. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens and see where it takes us, because I've got no other option really. I'm too injured to do anything else now.
Alright. So here's the thing. As you start to see your eyes...
Wait. Hang on.
Yes.
That's it. Oh, I can't turn off my blood tokens, can I?
You don't have any grit. You need grit to turn it off.
Damn. Well, crap.
Damn indeed.
Go on.
So, your eyes slowly begin to close on you. And you start to notice that your breath has kind of gone green. And your first thought is, did I not brush my teeth this morning? But
oh no, my soul's leaving my
you notice that this green has slowly begun wafting from you. And it almost seems like it's reaching out towards what is behind a tree. As you guys get closer, you see this large, glowing green chalice. And inside of it, you notice there's just this swimming green liquid. Though it may not be actual liquid.
It's the souls of the damned.
The thing that you do notice is that every few seconds or so, that green suddenly spits back out of the chalice. And from it, you see an archer. A skeletal one. With shadows wafting off it. A second or so later, you notice out comes a skeleton with black shadows wafting off of it.
So,
would you like to do something? Or attempt something? This is your moment, Arthur. You're not looking hot. Looks like you've got 4 life force left. You are in bad shape. Ormond's not looking that much better,
And he's out of stamina.
but he's got nothing magical left.
No.
Ormond looks to you. Do you have a plan, or do I need to make one?
I want to try so. Do I still have that crossbow?
That crossbow is still with you. It is actually, it's kind of a strap thing that you've basically been given. So when you were given that crossbow some time ago, it was strapped to you. So it has a little strap that you can keep on you. Now, here's the thing. If you attempt to shoot at it, well, actually, it could be about 5 feet away. As long as you aim for something that's not the arm, the hand that's holding you, yeah, you could probably still get it without too much trouble.
I was going to try and shoot that chalice and knock that chalice over.
I mean, you can attempt that if you'd like.
Because I have a feeling that if I tip over that chalice,
Why don't you
magic
give
might
me
stop.
a perception check?
Okay. 10.
Here's the thing. As you focus more on this chalice that you see, you realize that you can actually see through the chalice somewhat to the other side of the snow. This chalice, while visible to you, it may not be all the way there. So, for a moment, these creatures are just moving forward. You see them just wafting out of this chalice and moving out toward the battlefield. Then you see one single human woman walk from a little further back out of the forest. Take the chalice. Bring it to Haircrest. The ritual must begin immediately. One of the ogre-esque creatures nods and lifts the chalice and begins stomping off. This woman looks up to you, and you see not so much a familiar face, but a face that seems somewhat recognizable. Here's what I'm going to let you do. You have no memorize expertise, but give me... It's going to be tough. I'm going to need a -5 perception check.
Natural 20!
Perfect, giving you a 15. This face, her face seems memorable. You keep thinking of Edith?
No!
And you can't figure out why.
There's no way that's her. There's no way.
This woman looks up at you. Stranger, you seem hurt. Are you all right?
Not particularly. I could use some healing.
All will be well, little one, when you have fed the chalice.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound fun.
So, this woman begins to walk off toward the battlefield. Not directly toward where the conflict seems to be at its largest, which, mind you, we're going to go ahead and give these guys disadvantage because they're being attacked on two sides. Oof. Is that a 3? Because that
That's
looked like
a 3.
a 3.
I don't think they need any more disadvantage than a 3.
No, they could have used that 14. Let's see here. Oof.
Ooh,
Okay.
7. Not bad.
Now, finally, take a little seat and give this a yeet. Oh!
Good God. That was one powerful...
So, here's the thing. The dwarves are all but finished. Women, children, none have been so much as spared. But it is not entirely by the hands of the Haircrest soldiers. Because it seems these skeletal creatures, these skeletal archers, and these ogre-esque shadowy creatures have been tearing through what's left of the encampment. Very few dwarves even seem to have made it as far as you did. They stayed together to try to fight off their attacker. And without your warning, they didn't see the enemy coming from the other side. They've basically been wiped out. And currently, the Haircrest soldiers are not faring much better. With each fall of a warrior that is not one of these creatures, green mist has entered this chalice. And using this green mist, it seems these creatures are being created. Giving
lost souls, basically.
a near unstoppable army. Ormond's eyes light up for a moment. You use the powers of the netherworld. Praxis, that's a name that you heard before. You think? Is it? It almost sounds like the name came to you by someone with a dwarvish accent. You look a little further up and you see one lone dwarf standing in front of Praxis. Thodrid, Darkbeard, stands alone in front of an army. It seems many of his comrades did not even get that opportunity. Praxis. I should have known it'd be one of your kind. And who are you, little man? You hear this creature ask. I'm the end of you. Thodrid falls. And green wafts from his mouth into the chalice that's beginning to pass by him. This woman... You what? I can't hear you. Never mind. She whips her hands towards Thodred, and a bolt of electricity strikes his body and literally fries it. His entire body seizes up, and a large chunk of green wafts out of him, followed by a second chunk, and 2 chunks of green float into the chalice. This creature that's been holding you has just been standing there. Finally, it looks at what's it's holding. You know, finally recognizing, oh shit, I have a prize in my hand. It looks to you, and then looks to Ormond, and then looks to you, and then reaches in to bite Ormond's head.
Oh!
And that is where you hear I need you to do me a favor.
Yep.
And I need you to give me an athletics check.
6.
Squirm as you might, you cannot get yourself out of this thing's clutches.
Come on, Ormond. Come on.
And you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing slams onto the ground and disappears. Ormond lets out a shout as you hear something crack. Most likely bone. For a moment, there's quiet. And then you notice the arrow that sits alone in the snow where your ogre-esque captor once sat.
Right.
Sorry we're late!
Oh, thank God!
In rides one bishop riding a rickety cart. The cart's not really as good as mine! A couple of the skeletons that were in front of you turn around and start moving back towards you as Cyrus leaps from the cart. Get up, Mage, damn it! He kind of reaches down and accidentally pulls on your dislocated shoulder, and you're just like, ah! Didn't I tell you to not waste your magic, idiot?
I've been fighting for a lot longer than you, I'm sure!
Less talking, it makes you heavier! He tosses you up to the cart, and then goes back and looks down at Ormond, and he's like, that's not happening. So instead, he walks up and he runs up and starts doing battle with these creatures in front of him. He slashes down one leg, slashes up. One of them splits in half, the other one falls down. Both of them disappear. 2 come at him. You alright there, buddy? You're looking worse for wears.
Unless
Less
you got
talking.
anything to heal me, don't talk.
Oh. Is that where we're at? Oh, come on
Yeah,
now.
I'm pretty much dying.
2 of the soldiers help to kind of lift up Ormond, and they kind of bring him toward the front of the cart. This not being your cart, it doesn't have a flat open back, but they're able to kind of painfully very painfully stuff Ormond into the actual inside of the cart. Or the wagon, I should say. Because it's a covered one. So a couple of the soldiers go and they run out, and there now you see this small battle that seems to be happening between, you know, a couple soldiers, the last of the ones that you see there, and your good not friend. Simple enough.
Not friend.
Not friend. So,
Let me guess, Cyrus.
what would make you think we're talking about that guy? You hate him so much. Clearly, he's just the worst kind of worst kind. So,
For everyone that doesn't know, he just hates blood mages. He just hates mages.
it's not his fault. So,
He's just a bit of an arse.
oh God. So here's the thing. Your friend looks to you, and Bishop kind of smiles, and he's like, you know, I'm surprised you've come a long way. You've really done a lot out here. And I know it might not mean much to you, but hey, man, I'm proud of you. And he kind of taps you on the shoulder. And with that...
Are you talking to me with that bishop? What's going on?
And with that, you feel life spring into your bones as he restores to you 10 points of grit.
10 points of grit! I'll turn off my blood abilities immediately, please!
Okay, so here's what this is going to do. You're going to actually expend 1d12 plus X. So you currently have 6 blood tokens. So you're going to need to expend 1d12 plus 6.
Are you sure it's 6?
It's 6. Why do you think you took that much damage? Remember those d6s we rolled? Yeah, those were your blood.
Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure I turned the first one off, so after the second one I only have
because it took
one
an
blood
action.
token.
It took an action to turn it off. Alright, let's hit it. 1d12. Hit me with your 1d12.
No, I hope this is a d12.
5 plus your 6, removing from you 11.
11 what? Blood tokens?
11 grit is what that's going
I
to
have
take.
11 grit.
You don't. But here's the thing. When you go past your grit, what you have to do is, it's pretty basic. Give me a d20 roll.
I like how Sam never goes into detail until after I roll as well.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you all of... Oh!
It was a table, I swear!
So...
This table's lopsided!
As your blood begins to coagulate,
Oh yeah.
you start to feel extensively woozy. And you kind of start to fall over. And Bishop grabs you. Come on, man. I literally just... Well, at least you aren't deadish. Leans you back into the cart. Cyrus, I think it's time to go. One of the soldiers has been knocked down. And as he falls, green wafts out of him. And starts moving toward the chalice that's already moving further away. And now another soldier falls. And green doesn't fall from him. But a skeletal creature grabs his leg and starts dragging him off toward the chalice. As that happens, Cyrus runs up to that one skeleton and slices it in half, and it disappears. Two of the soldiers knock down the first skeleton that dropped one of their men. And they pick up these two guys. It's alright, he's alive, he's just unconscious! One of them grabs one guy. Two of them pick up another, and they run back toward the cart. So, currently, you and these remaining soldiers hop on this cart, and Orman, once again, in the weirdest way possible, perfectly U-turns this thing through trees. And there's this moment...
I thought Orman was unconscious with me. What?
No, I'm just kidding. It's Bishop. But of course, I mean, come on. Obviously, it's got to be Bishop. Bishop is the only one who's been able to U-turn a cart.
That's fair.
As he pulls this cart through the trees, you do see a few arrows.
I was unconscious.
No. You just fell over.
Luckily
for you.
Bishop!
Luckily for you, when you overexert your grit, all it does is, the first time you do it, it basically puts you at odds for a small amount of time. So basically...
I'm not fighting.
Yeah, it is a very good thing you're not fighting.
Anymore.
For now. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, crap.
The
Unless
cart...
anybody's got some, like, magic beans that heal me, I'm pretty much out of this fight.
The cart is whipping back and forth through trees. Guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Bishop kind of chuckles a light bit.
Don't start playing the game.
We have a problem.
No problems. Get us out of here, Bishop, please.
Arthur, where do you think those guys are going?
No idea. Not our problem.
You sure about that?
It's totally our problem, isn't it? They're going to that town, aren't they?
They're going towards Haircrest. Haircrest Castle?
Oh crap.
You know where that is.
Edith. Go, start, go get Edith! We gotta go get Edith!
Leave me with so many weird problems. So
You brought me into this!
I hired you! Stop killing yourself, Arthur!
I'm not! I was defending people, and you guys took way longer to get here than I thought you would, so...
Well, you kind of were supposed to be following us, and next thing you know, we look back, and you guys are nowhere around.
Yeah, well, the dwarfs kidnapped us, so you can't...
You got kidnapped by dwarves? Really? They're almost
I
your
did,
exact
yeah, that's
height.
understandable. That's understandable by me.
Oh, gosh. Don't you have
Where's our
wings?
horseman back there?
You have wings! Why didn't you just fly up?
I wasn't gonna leave Orman.
Good. God, I hate
I have a point, Bishop! Stop it!
You guys get up to Haircrest without too much trouble.
Lovely. Thank God.
But
Please
the gate itself
Oh God.
is gone. And there's no one at the front gate. Cyrus looks to you. Well, this kid's useless.
Yeah, leave me in the car. Just leave me in the car.
Bishop looks to you. And he's like, I don't know. I think you still got a little life in those old bones of yours.
I really don't think so.
And with that, you find yourself 6 grit richer. You have regained 6 grit. As Orman says nothing, because he's back in the cart. But Bishop's words of encouragement has in fact once more healed you. You know, I may not be the warrior type, bud, but I can at least give you a little something, you know, for the road.
It would have been nice to know that you were a healer before, but alright.
Not really a healer. I'm more of a wordsmith. I have the ability to bolster people with words. I mean, come on. I said I was a poet. I thought that pretty much explained it to you.
Yeah, next time just don't wait so long.
Next time, don't
All
get
right.
kidnapped.
Ah! Dwarves are scary, alright? Alright. So, me and Cyrus will go in, you watch after the cart, we'll look for Edith.
The soldiers hop out, and they're looking around at this chaos. It's just an absolute mess. Now here's the thing. As you and Cyrus begin to look through what seems to be a slowly rubble building location, this place is just in tatters. What was once a beautiful fortress now looks like it should be condemned. You can hear from the mess hall chanting. Se to pa che to se ma sho she se pa to. Do you want to look there first, or would you like to check elsewhere before you go?
We'll look there first. Why not? Head on to heels as long as Cyrus comes with me.
Are you going in loud or quiet?
We're going in quiet to start off with.
So, give me a stealth check.
Why only have to beat 5? 14, yes!
14. Nice. And in combination, here's the thing. So, you guys are somewhat quiet on making your entry. You're able to open the door quiet enough. It squeaks a little bit, but you slide through. As Cyrus slides past you, something falls down. Just a little past the door was a set of keys. And you hear them as they jangle on the ground.
Oh dear. God damn it, Cyrus.
You see, not too far ahead of you, it's less of a skeleton and more of a fleshy looking creature with a large shield.
Oh god.
It starts to turn in your direction.
Let me hide.
You are able to duck into the room closest to you on the right.
Out of view?
You can't tell because you're not looking at the creature, because you're not an idiot. That's not how real hiding works. So, you kind of put your hand over Cyrus's mouth, and he immediately pushes your hand away and spits out a chunk of hardened blood. You realize that you accidentally covered him with the arm that's covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
He gives you an annoyed frown.
Oh, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up. I'm trying to save us.
You hear this thing start to move closer to you guys.
Oh, crap.
What would you like to do?
Cyrus, go out there and sort it out.
You just send me to do all the hard work.
I'm very weak at the moment. I've been fighting for the last probably half an hour.
You've been very weak for the rest of your life, I'm sure. You big complaining.
Not stronger than when we first started. Just go out there and sort it out.
As this thing leans its head around a corner, let's see which of these men do themselves better.
Cyrus, just chop its head off. Just chop its head clean off. Come on, Cyrus. Cyrus, stop letting us down, lad.
Here's the thing.
I swear to God, Cyrus.
Start off with
I
this.
swear to freaking God. Ooh. Please tell me that wasn't Cyrus.
That was Cyrus.
Cyrus!
Okay. Well, I got good news, and I have other news. What would you like to hear first?
I don't care.
Okay. So, let's see. Da 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 da. 4. Da 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 da. 10. Oh, plus 3 is going to be 13. 13.
So in other words, Cyrus is about to get his ass whooped. For once.
Points of slashing damage as Cyrus whips his blade across this thing's neck and then kicks it. As this
What, the blade or the creature?
as this creature begins to fall down, it disappears into nothing. There, happy? Why, you little bastard.
You know, just a tiny little respect from you would be just too much for you.
Too much? You know what would be a great
Too much.
idea? Not finding you almost half dead at every turn. Don't you have other things other than magic? Why does everything you do have to involve magic? You ever tried, I don't know, maybe shooting at something, or swinging at something, or hiding somewhere? Like God.
It's a bit hard when you're surrounded.
Surrounded?
Get my dice.
Is that your excuse? You're surrounded? Yeah, I just don't understand what your logic is. What exactly is your major malfunction? Every time you do something, you roll into a huge chunk of danger. I can't leave you for 2 seconds. I can't leave you for 2 seconds without you basically getting yourself killed.
Okay,
Now,
next time you take charge, then.
Oh, great, yeah. Send me out to take charge. I'm sure that will save you so much trouble. I'm not leaving my back to you, you bastard.
Let's just get Edith and go.
Oh, yeah, great. Let's lead on that. The kid you added onto our group. I'm sure she'll save us.
That would be funny.
Cyrus kind of storms off.
Can I just leave him in there?
He storms off in the direction that you all were basically headed. So I'm going to need you to give me another stealth check.
Oh, good God!
Oh, that's
God, I
not
beat your
bad. Okay, maybe everything isn't a competition.
Yeah, do you want
So,
your dice back? Here, take your dice.
that puts you guys at... Oh, well, I mean, yeah, actually, now that you mention it, yeah, you should probably give that back to me, because, wait, there it is. I see it. It's on the ground over there.
Can you get it?
I'm a tough guy. I can get this. I got this.
Okay.
Boom. So,
And then
both of you seem to be able to sneak efficiently enough further down into this mess hall. And as you get back into the garden area, just behind the mess hall, the chanting has reached its loudest peaks. You notice that this woman, the one that Torrid called Praxis, seems to be bathed in a black light with her arms outstretched. She's not moving. Not too far back from her, you see a little girl who's being held by two fleshy creatures with black wafting off of them and large shields. Edith is in between them. And the thing that surprises you is that she's shouting, "Mommy!"
No!
Cyrus stares at this thing for a moment and says, Praxis. That's Praxis. Arthur, kill that thing. It's in the middle of a ritual. This should be a perfect moment. All you've got to do, get a good shot off on it. That should probably kill it. And we could kill off a ritual that will not be stopped otherwise.
You're leaving a lot up to me. Magic's my more thing. Alright.
Twix pause. You notice Edith turns and sees you. And she cries out to you, "Don't hurt my mommy!"
Ah!
And with that, we come to the end of our session.
No! You're joking, right? We're joking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No, you're joking. You're joking. No, we can't leave it like this, man.
if you have enjoyed
No!
what you're seeing here,
No.
please do remember to like and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to High Tier Gaming. And of course, hit that bell button to receive notifications when we upload new content. Because of course, obviously, we got to get back to this. Like, we can't just leave this like this.
No. We
Get over here, Jay.
can't.
Crouch
You're
down
horrible.
so everyone can see.
You're
Hey, no,
you're
you got to turn
horrible.
over so everyone can see your face on this side of the camera. Over here on the camera. Hi.
No, okay.
Come here.
Hi.
No, you higher up. Higher up. There you go. There you go. Not too high. Just sit on the table. Just sit on the table. Why? Just sit on the... Why? Oh, lordy. Okay. So, again, there you go. See, in case any of you guys didn't know, Jdog... Oh, wait, what the heck? Wow, it's hard to see you. Your face. Jdog... Over here. Okay. So, yeah, there he goes.
I don't know what you're doing.
So,
Guys,
Jdog...
if you have liked what you...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead, Jay. You got this, buddy.
Yeah. So, guys, for everyone that has just joined the stream, unfortunately, we are finished now. If you're on my side on Twitch, make sure that you follow us. Stay in tune with everything that is happening with this, because we are going to continue playing Dungeons and Dragons every second week. So it won't be next Saturday, but it'll be the following Saturday. If you're on YouTube, Sam, what did I do?
Guys, again, remember, like, subscribe to High Tier Gaming, share this video if you're interested in other people seeing it, which you should be, because how else are people going to learn what happens to dear old Arthur? Why are you crouching up next to me? And of course, hit the bell button once you subscribe so that you can receive notifications when we upload new content, which we do every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And sometimes we'll throw in a special Wednesday stream.
Yep, so for everyone that is actually wondering, that special Wednesday is
so far
actually
away?
coming... Oh, I don't know. Because
Why are you so
I
far
like
away?
moving!
Speak up,
Why?
man. No, not you. Not your body. Your sound. There you go. Your sound was so quiet. You were just like,
Oh.
whisper,
Okay,
whisper.
so for everyone that doesn't know about the special Wednesday that Sam's talking about, I have decided to take every second Wednesday, which starts this Wednesday as well, coming up, to play on Twitch. Now, most of it is probably going to be Rocket League, because Rocket League's awesome, it's fun. Sam doesn't like playing it as much because he sucks at the game. But me and my mates are actually thinking of just doing that every second Wednesday. So make sure you stay tuned for either a Rocket League stream on Twitch or some other game if I feel like doing another game.
A Twitch stream.
Definitely stay tuned.
Definitely. What Twitch stream is all we ask for every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, well, give us a high five.
All right. The team 5. Double 5. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Guys, until next time, it has been a delight and a pleasure. And
That
we do
indeed.
hope we'll follow Arthur's adventures 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Till next time, guys. Take it easy.
Peace, guys.